Okay, so we're going to be taking the measurement of the armhole that we're going to be making. This is the bodice that I'm going to attach the sleeve to. You can watch my other video on how we drafted the bodice and how we cut out the pieces. Okay, so it's going to have a zipper at the front part here. So take your measurement of the armhole. Okay, so just want to put this. Okay, I'm making sure, or you can put your tape like that. So I have about 11 inches. Okay, about 11 inches. I don't know that you can see where this ends. So there, it's about 11 inches. So we're going to multiply that 11 inches by 2. Okay, so it gives us 22 inches. Then we're going to go to our fabric and we're going to cut out the length that we want and also the width using this measurement that we have taken. Okay, so I've gone on to fold the fabric. As you can see, I folded it into 4. So I folded it first into half and then I folded it again. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, because I want to cut both sleeves at the same time. Okay, so to decide the width of the sleeve, I used my armhole measurement. Remember, I got 11. I want to make sure this is aligned. Okay, so I got 11, and what I did was I just went on to multiply that 11 by 2. Depending on how full you want the sleeve to be, you can multiply by 3. But mine, I ran out of fabric, so here I only have about 21 and a half. It was supposed to give me 22, okay, on fold, meaning I will have 44 inches on each sleeve. Okay, so the width is determined by your armhole measurement divided by 2 or by 3, depending on how puffy you want it. And then the length of my sleeve is 19 inches. Don't know that you can see this, but I have 19 inches. Why? Because I want my actual sleeve to be 15. So I went on to add about 4 more inches. You can add 5, so that when you add the elastic, it will create that puffiness at the bottom. So always add that extra 4 to 5 inches. Okay, so here I'm just going to split it so that we have the 2 pieces. Okay, so after doing that, the next thing is, so you can see we have 2 pieces here, né, for each sleeve. So we have 2. So what is going to happen now is we are going to go at the bottom of the sleeve. Okay, you're just going to open it at the bottom. Okay, you are going to create an elastic channel. So you just fold it in twice like this, or however way you add your elastic, and then you top stitch. I'm just going to go and stop stitch on both sides, just on one side. The other side, which will be the top, this part, I'm going to gather it. So I'm just going to run a stitch, 2 stitches there, and then pull the string to create the puffiness. And at the bottom, I'm going to create the elastic channel. So just fold it twice like that, according to the size of your elastic, and then after that it's just passing through the elastic in the channel, and your sleeve will be ready to be inserted into your sleeve, or into your armhole rather. Okay, so this is the elastic I bought for the sleeves. I have 2. The other one is too thin for my liking, so I'll use this other one, which is about, it's about 1 inch wide. Okay, it's about 1 inch wide. So I'm going to create a channel that is about, what, 3/4 or 0.75 inches, so that when I've stitched, the elastic will be still able to move nicely in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to notch the center of the 2 pieces. I hope you can see that. so that when it comes to joining the sleeves to the bodice, it will be easy for you to know where the center is. Okay, so, and I'm going to go ahead and remove this with a hot iron. So let's go. We're going to create the channel at the back. So using the back side, of course, do this at the back side. Just flip it once and then fold it twice according to the size of your elastic, and you're going to be passing that through your channel. So like you can see, I've gone on to create the channel at the bottom. So this will be the bottom. I've created the channel. Okay, so this is the other side. So I'm going to be passing the elastic in the channel. Okay, so I'm just going to take the measurement where I want my sleeve to be. So I'm going to take that measurement, maybe -1 or -0.5, so that it's not too tight, and then I'm going to just pass it in the channel. Okay, so I'll be using a safety pin to do that. Then on the top of the pieces, I've gone on to just put this straight stitch. It's loose, so I'm just going to be drawing it so that it creates the ruffles there. Okay, I just use my hand and needle to do this because my machine was playing tricks on me. Okay, so I'm going to do that on both sides, and I'm going to draw this to the size of the armhole of our bodice. Okay, so I'll just make sure that it fits exactly into the body. So this is where it goes. So what I'll do is just lay it open. Okay, front sides facing or right sides facing, and then you have to look for the, you remember there was here, so this is my notched part. So you have to make sure the notched part is at the center, and then you draw this, making sure it fits into that armhole. And I'll leave out about 1.5 inches without drawing, so that it's easy when I'm connecting to the side seam. So I'm going to draw it again until it fits into that armhole, and I'm going to do the same. I'll pin it, and I'm going to go to the machine, stitch it and overlock before I can, or I'll stitch it and then overlock the sides and then go to the overlocker. Okay, so I'll show you once I've done that. So I just wanted to show you how our puff sleeve looks like. So I've gone on to attach to the bodice, and this is how it looks like. Okay, and I also have fed the elastic already in the channel. So what I'm going to do is just to turn it to the wrong side like this. Okay, going to turn it to the wrong side, and then I'm going to be stitching the sides, okay, from one edge using the sewing allowance that we left, and then all the way to the waist. Okay, and then I'm also going to overlock the edges afterwards. I'll also do the same thing here. I'm yet to attach, so let me just show you here again. So this is the other sleeve, which I've also gone on to insert the elastic in the elastic channel. So the next thing is just to place it right sides facing each other, and then you're going to follow the notch. Remember the notch that we made, so make sure the notch is on the shoulder, and put the sewing allowance to the back. Place your sleeve like that, and make sure you gather all this excess to fit in the armhole. Okay, so you're going to just put your pins there and then draw your string. Make sure that you have gathered the whole sleeve into your armhole, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side, just draw the string and make sure you gather everything and then stitch. After that, you're just going to stitch the way I showed you. So you'll be stitching from the edge or your hem of your sleeve like this, and then you take in your sewing allowance all the way, join it all the way to the waistline, and make sure you clear your rough edges with a serger, with a zigzag stitch, with a bias, or however method or whichever method you want to use to take care of your rough edges. So now once I'm done, I'm going to put it on the mannequin and show you how our puffy sleeve looks.